All Blacks. Last chance saloon for New Zealand's 2023 breakout star as he returns to action ahead of year-end tour. All Blacks scrum half Cam Roigard. The All Blacks breakout star of 2023, Cam Roigard, is among 16 All Blacks who will return to action for their provinces in the National Provincial Championship, NPC, this weekend. Roigard has been sidelined since the end of March after rupturing his left patella tendon while in action for the Hurricanes in their Round 6 Super Rugby Pacific victory over the Highlanders in Dunedin. The 23-year-old will make his return via the replacements bench for Counties Manukau when they take on Manawatu in their NPC clash in Palmerston North on Saturday. He will be joined among Counties replacements by All Blacks open-side flanker Dalton Papali'i. Roigard shone for the All Blacks in his rookie season at international level in 2023, and after making his Test debut against Australia in the Rugby Championship, he was one of 3 scrum halves named in New Zealand's Rugby World Cup squad. He caught the eye with some fine performances at the global showpiece, and after veteran scrum half Aaron Smith's retirement at the end of 2023, Roigard was in line to become the All Blacks' first-choice number 9 under new head coach Scott Robertson. However, his world came crashing down when he suffered his injury after some fine performances for the Hurricanes. It is the final round of the NPC this weekend, and Counties' clash with Manawatu will be Roigard's only chance to prove his fitness to Robertson before he names his All Black squad for their upcoming end-of-year tour to Japan and Europe. If you're a fan of the All Blacks, go All Blacks in the comments and subscribe to the channel. Roigard is the only player among the 16 returning All Blacks who is back in action after a long-term injury, with the other returnees being released to get game time after making limited appearances during the recent Rugby Championship. 16 members of the All Blacks Lapavitan Rugby Championship squad will represent their provincial unions in the final round-robin stage of the Bunnings Warehouse NPC this weekend. Read a statement from New Zealand Rugby. George Bower will be available for Otago when they travel to Seamonoff Stadium to face Northland on Friday. Saturday's 4 Bunnings Warehouse NPC matches will also each feature at least one of the Rugby Championship squad, with Dalton Papali'i and Cam Roigard available for Counties Manukau when they are hosted by Manawatu at Massey University. Southland and North Harbour having Ethan de Groot and Mark Telia at their service when they meet in Invercargill. Billy Proctor set to bolster Wellington when they take on Hawke's Bay at Sky Stadium, and Sammy Pini Finau available for Waikato to face All Blacks. Teammates George Bell and Sam Derry in the Canterbury team. A further 7 players are available for Sunday's 2 matches: Tasman versus Taranaki and Auckland versus Bay of Plenty. Tasman will have Ethan Blackadder, Noah Hotham, and David Havilai ready to help defend the Ramfley Shield for the last time this season, while Stephen Pirofeta is eyeing a return from his calf injury to assist Taranaki's Shield challenge. Pasilio Tosi is set to play for Bay of Plenty, and both Harry Plummer and Patrick Tuipulotu are available for Auckland. All Blacks head coach Scott Robertson and former centre Sonny Bill Williams are in the spotlight once again. Sonny Bill has been vocal, sticking to his earlier comments that Robertson isn't using his bench effectively. If you're a fan of the All Blacks, go All Blacks in the comments and subscribe to the channel. Williams' critique comes after New Zealand's tough loss to the Springboks in the Rugby Championship, their second against the South African side. He pointed out the last 20 minutes of that game, saying it was poorly managed, specifically calling out a coaching mistake that he thinks led to Tyrell Lomax's yellow card in the 18-12 defeat. Fast forward to the match against the Wallabies, and the same second-half issues persisted. The All Blacks managed only 3 points after halftime and nothing in the last 20 minutes. That allowed Australia to make a comeback, almost pulling off a shocking win, but New Zealand held on to win 31-28 by a hair. Now, some might say that New Zealand just doesn't have the players to dominate like they used to, but Sonny Bill isn't having any of that. In an interview with Wide World of Sports, he made it clear, to say that New Zealand doesn't have the talent, I think that's not a correct statement. We do have the talent. I just think they're not being used the right way from a coaching perspective. It's about when the players are being subbed and how they're coming off the field. He also praised South Africa for how they've mastered managing their forwards, rotating the big guys to make a real impact on the game. Williams believes that's the key. He says New Zealand still has the class to compete at the highest level but thinks Robertson isn't pulling the right strings at the right moments. Sonny Bill continued, saying the final 20 minutes are where New Zealand is struggling the most. Great coaches make the bench believe they can come on and change the game, he said. And right now, we just haven't got that part right. Whether it's a mindset thing, I don't know. But we just seem to be slipping in those crucial moments. His advice: simplify things. When things aren't going to plan, you simplify the hell out of it. Win the physicality battle, get in their faces, and everything else will open up, Williams added. Coach Robertson is clearly aware of the issues, as he's made some bold changes for the upcoming Wallabies rematch. Cortez Radama and Damian McKenzie, both of whom have been playing well, will start on the bench. In their place, TJ Perenara and Beauden Barrett will take the field. Sonny Bill's reaction to the changes: he's pumped for TJ Perenara, calling him almost in the form of his life and saying he's playing some bloody great rugby, and he was fantastic off the bench last week. Williams also thinks McKenzie could start but likes him as an impact player, while Barrett's experience makes him the right choice to start. As the Rugby Championship heats up, it's clear that the All Blacks have some issues to fix, but with Robertson's adjustments and Williams' passionate analysis, fans are hopeful the team will find the right formula soon. Before we go, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on the latest All Blacks news. We're always here to bring you the most exciting updates on our favorite team. What do you think about Sonny Bill Williams' comments on Scott Robertson's coaching? Do you agree with him? Let us know in the comments below. All Blacks playmakers Damian McKenzie and Beauden Barrett, and head coach Scott Robertson. Despite dropping him to the replacements bench for Saturday's clash with the Wallabies, All Blacks head coach Scott Robertson is backing Damian McKenzie to play a vital role as an impact player. After starting at fly half in all 8 of New Zealand's tests this year, McKenzie has been named as one of 3 backline replacements for the Bledisloe Cup test in Wellington, with Beauden Barrett getting the nod in the number 10 position. If you are a fan of All Blacks, write "Go All Blacks" in the comments and subscribe to the channel. Although McKenzie will start on the bench, Robertson is happy with his performances for the men in black in 2024 and is confident he will shine when he takes to the field. He's had a great season to date, Robertson told reporters. There's areas of his game he can get better and come on and be DMAC. He can play. He's created a lot for us. He's one of the highest line breakers in the comp. He can wave a wand and take a gap. Also come on and go and manage what we need to do to finish the match. McKenzie's demotion means Barrett comes into the run-on side to start at fly half, forming a half-back partnership with fellow veteran TJ Perenara, who will play in his final test on home soil. Robertson explained that although McKenzie had been the first-choice fly half in all of the All Blacks' previous tests this year, it was always in his plans to give Barrett a run in that position. He believes having Perenara on his inside is a smart move, as the duo knows each other well. Barrett and Perenara played more than 100 matches together as the Hurricanes' first-choice halfback pairing between 2012 and 2019, playing key roles in the Wellington-based team's Super Rugby title win in 2016. Robertson believes their experience will be invaluable against the Wallabies at their old stomping ground this weekend. We always plan to give Beauden a go. You have to, Robertson said. McKenzie played and started every game until now. He's shown some great form, and we've got to give guys opportunities and build depth in our team. It's a nice chance for Beauden to play outside TJ. They've got a combination. They've played a lot of games together at the Cake Tin, Sky Stadium, so it lines up nicely. The upcoming match will be a special one for several reasons. Sam Cane will officially join the elite group of All Black Centurions, becoming the 13th player to reach 100 test caps for New Zealand. Additionally, TJ Perenara's final home test will add an emotional layer to the occasion. It's a huge game for the All Blacks, who already secured the Bledisloe Cup with their win in Sydney, but will still want to finish the job in style in Wellington. Before we wrap up, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any updates or exclusive interviews. Your support helps the All Blacks family grow even bigger. Now it's your turn. What do you think about McKenzie's move to the bench and Barrett stepping up at fly half? Share your thoughts in the comments below.